Syl expressed, "I don't deserve our new house. Now husband's family is melting down. My husband and I just bought our first house together. He has a well-paying job, and while I also work and earn a decent salary, his income significantly influenced our budget. Last week, we invited his family over, and I was excited to show them our new place. I've always enjoyed spending time with his parents. They've been wonderful to me. I've spent less time with his sister, but I know her son well since he stays with us for a week each summer. As we were giving them a tour, I showed my sister-in-law the kitchenette in the basement. I mentioned how nice it was to have that space, saying, if you want to visit us, you'll have basically a separate apartment. That's when she replied, is it also your house? I was taken aback and confused. I thought maybe she assumed my husband bought it on his own. So I clarified, yeah, we bought it together. Then she asked, do you think you deserve to own half of this house? I don't know, I just think that's crazy. I was shocked. I panicked and simply said, well, I do, yeah, before quickly leaving the basement. I immediately told my husband what happened, and he went to confront his sister. I decided to hang out with his parents and didn't mention anything to them, but soon we heard shouting outside. My husband and his sister were arguing, and I had never heard him raise his voice like that before. I could hear him tell her that we don't have a prenup, and she called him foolish. I felt I had to inform his parents about the situation, and they quickly intervened, leaving with his sister and nephew, who was thankfully distracted by video games. His mom apologized to me on the way out. When I spoke to my husband afterward, he was furious, much angrier than I expected. He explained that before we got married, his sister was the beneficiary of his life insurance, and he thought she was upset about being removed from his assets. She had even texted him a few weeks ago, asking to be added to the house paperwork, and he had ignored her. His parents have since reached out to me, expressing their apologies and a desire to mend things. They asked if I would be willing to talk to my sister-in-law. I'm trying to step back and let my husband handle it, believing it's really between them. I'm hurt by her comments, but I think it's fair for them to sort this out on their own. I feel bad because his family has always been kind, and I genuinely love my nephew. I want everything to be okay again. As an update, we plan to discuss this further today with his parents and figure out how to move forward. I agree with many of you. I won't talk to her until she apologizes. Just to clarify, my sister-in-law has faced challenges as a single mom, and my husband has always been quite independent. I never share our lack of a prenup with others, but it came up in conversation. We're planning for kids in the future, but we'll continue to support my nephew, especially since his college fund is nearly complete.